We have a few pieces of equipment here on the place that needs to be greased pretty regular, so up until now, we, and mostly my younger son, have been struggling with a manual grease gun, and particularly our big Kubota mower. It's got several grease points on it, and it's just a real pain in the rear to try to grease with that manual gun. So I tried to grease it one day, and I said enough's enough. So I started looking for a battery-powered grease gun, which I was told were very good and a lot easier to use. If you've ever tried to scotch a grease gun body and pump it and hold the grease nipple, hold the end on the grease nipple at the same time, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So anyway, I started doing some research, and I came up with this Dewalt. It's a model DCGG571M1. And there's several reasons I chose the Dewalt version over, say, the Lincoln or the other ones that are out there. And one of the biggest reasons is I have several pieces of Dewalt battery-powered equipment in the 20-volt line already. The batteries are interchangeable, and it's absolutely amazing to me the quality and the power that they have. Like, for instance, their little driver gun for like screws and things. It's unreal what that thing will do, and the quality's been very good on all the tools that I have. I also have a DeWalt battery-powered saber saw that I use for trimming. I love it. And DeWalt was smart enough to actually not change the style of batteries every time they introduced a new level of a new piece of equipment. So the batteries are interchangeable between all of the pieces of equipment, the DeWalt battery-powered equipment that I own. So that was a big factor. Plus, the reviews on this grease gun were absolutely excellent. I first saw it up at Northern Tool, and I kept waiting for a $50 off of $200 purchase coupon, and I never did come up with that. Pardon me, but just in a few weeks, I got an email from Tractor Supply, and they had this very grease gun on sale for $199, so I went and picked it up. And if it's anything like their other tools, I'll be more than pleased with it. So again, it's the DCGG571M1. So let's take it out of the box and see what we get. So first, I'm going to cut the tape here. And one other thing, for those of you, there were some questions on the Tractor Supply website about where this unit was made. So when I went in the store, or when I went on their website, I saw that it plainly says made in the USA. Now it also says with global materials, but most anything you buy this day and time is made with globally sourced materials. But it does say that this unit made in the USA, so I like to try to buy American if at all possible. So I was glad to see that. So we'll put this over here, and we'll cut the strap. They've got a safety strap on here, and we'll set that right there. Now let's unbuckle this thing. Proudly made in the USA, Dewalt. And I would encourage all of you to try to support American made if and when possible. And that's not always possible, I understand that. But I try to support American jobs when possible. So we're going to open it up. And right here you see what you got. All right, it's a beautiful looking piece of equipment. Looks like we have a battery charger. looks like we've got a shoulder strap that you can strap to the machine and you're not carrying the weight of the machine with you. So that'll be real handy. And here is the gun itself, wrapped in plastic. And there's your 4 amp hour, 20 volt battery. And it says that it'll do, I forgot how many tubes of grease before the battery needs charging. But this is a fine looking grease gun. I like the end of it. It's got a nice protective cap over the end. And it looks like it's already been charged with grease, so maybe we won't have to prime it. It's a beautiful piece of equipment, well made, as you can see. I think the line on it's about 24 inches. I'd have to look and see to be exact, but it's got plenty of length, and I'm hoping that the end will be kind of a locking. If not, I'll get one of the locking ends, but looks to me like it's going to be really well, a really good unit. So, put the battery back on it. And it's got a safety lock on it. Plus, it's got this handy light on it. I don't know if you can see that. But, we'll give you an update on it after we've used it a little bit. I hope you might consider buying one of these if you're in need of a battery-powered grease gun. I believe this is going to be a really good unit. Again, thanks for watching. I appreciate the time that you take to watch my videos. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe and also hit the notification bell, and that way you'll know when I've got new videos coming out. So thank you very much, and we'll talk to you later.